Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, is everybody freezing? So, actually, it says if it's snowing, I'm not going, which is crazy for where I live because it's cold and it's snowy here. For those of you who are getting snow and you don't normally get snow, maybe you like it. I do not like the cold. You guys will hear me say this all of the time, but I am out of my robe. I got ready today. You guys see me the majority of the time, like in my robe. There's kids screaming in the background, because that's my life. And to be completely honest, that's real, and that's who I am the majority of the time. When it's cold out in the winter, kind of just stay home and stay away from the cold. Today was Sunday, so we went to church. So we got out and about, which is it's still a little cold for my liking. I wouldn't have left my house if it hadn't been a church day, but we obviously enjoy church days. So we went, and then we went to lunch. It is really, it's so humbling to me to see just really everyday people who come into the business that we are doing and watch their lives change by the product, lives change financially, because the majority of all of us, on occasion you have someone who comes into this who has like online experience, right? I didn't. But the majority of all of us are just regular everyday people who are just looking to make some extra money. When I found the online space in this business, I was just looking to make a little bit extra money. I was actually thinking about getting a second job at the time just to pay down debt. And thank goodness I didn't, because I would have saw my kids less and I wouldn't have gone into this, which has really led me down the craziest path, like in all the best ways, but it has been a wild couple years, and so much happened in my life that I really wasn't expecting, and this business really held it all together. And I am grateful that I found this and the community that we have and all of those things. But we're all just regular people who wanted more, regular people who wanted to pay off some debt, who wanted to travel, who wanted to buy their kids cars or pay for their braces, or regular parent stuff, regular human people things. None of us really set out here to like be millionaires. It's happening for a lot of people. And it will happen for me, because I'm going to work this business forever, because I deeply believe in the mission that we have here, which is to improve health and wealth. And so why would I ever stop, right? Like I really do believe in what it is that we are doing. And I think that that's also so important. But the people that I've met, the places I've gone, the friendships, the relationships that I've built, the people that I have watched win here has been seriously nothing short of amazing. And to just see regular people who were struggling, regular people who were on food stamps, regular people who maybe do really well financially but wanted to do better, become debt-free, travel more, go home to their kids, whatever the goals were, to watch these people embark on this journey and then watch them start checking off those boxes and start paying things off. And that's how it was for me. I came here, I just wanted to make a little bit extra money. And in my first year, I paid off hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, and my credit score went up 180 points. And it was just crazy, because I just wanted to make a little bit of extra money. But it just shows you that when you find the right thing that you're passionate about, that you believe in, and that can get you to your goals, I became very, very driven and very in love with what I was doing. And I think that makes this so special, because I'm so picky about who I work with. Obviously, I want to help as many people as I can, but I can do that. I can pick and choose who I work with, and really run with the people who are ready to change their lives. There's so many people who make excuses about everything. That's something I've really learned since coaching, is that people have an excuse for everything. And those types of people won't do well as an entrepreneur, because you have to push through fear. You have to push through things that might be just a little bit uncomfortable to get to the other side where the success lies, help more people, all of those things. So it's very important to me that people that come to me are not going to be the people that make excuses. And I will tell you, before I jumped into this business, I wasn't making excuses, but I thought I didn't have time. because I was just overworked and underpaid and exhausted, and I didn't think I could fit one more thing on my plate. But what happened was I put one more thing on my plate and I got to take all of these things off. And I want you to know that you can be a regular person. Almost everybody who comes here has full-time jobs and they work this in the nooks and crannies of their lives because you can do it. My life is still busy. I'm still busy. It's not like I just sit around twiddling my thumbs all day. Like, my life is fast-paced and busy, and I have kids, and we've got all sorts of things going on, and I run my business. But I run my business where it works for me and for my family, and that's what people who work full-time do. Because when I came here, I worked full-time. So I am really on this pursuit to set as many moms free as I can and improve people's health and all of that along the way as well. And I can't go live right now, so here I am recording videos and chatting with you guys, but I really wanted to. I don't usually work much on Sundays, but I liked, since I actually got ready today, I was like, I should probably record a video because I'm not in my robe. But you guys, showing up in my robe with no makeup, raising my kids, that it just shows you, like, you can be a baller here. You can do massive things and just be yourself. Because in the winter, I am the girl who's in my robe the majority of the time because I'm freezing. And that's just who I am. And I'm with my kids because they are my whole life. You know, that's what I do almost 100% of the time. And raising them is incredibly important to me. And that's actually why this business is so important to me and helping other moms, because I just was a shell of a human when I came here, and I wasn't with my kids very much. And when I was with them, I was grouchy and impatient and rushing them, and I was just tired. I just didn't have much to give them. And I want moms to have more options. I want single moms to be able to afford to still give their kids a good life. I want moms, if they want to be at home but still make good money, to have options, to be able to give their kids the things that they want and the things that they need, and travel. Money isn't everything, but when you don't have enough of it, life is very stressful. So for those of you who fit the type of person that I want to work with, you are motivated, you don't make excuses, you are ready to do something bigger than yourself, like something that is going to impact many, many people, and show up and learn and do something new. You know, if you took a new position or a new job tomorrow, you wouldn't know exactly what it was going to look like, but you would learn. And that's all you do here too. I had no idea what I was doing, and if I can do it, anyone could do it. But you do have to have some grit and some determination, because being an entrepreneur is not the same as being an employee, because a lot of employees are awful. They literally don't even do what it is that they're supposed to do, and they still get paid. Whereas here, that's not how that works. You actually have to work. That being said, I don't work 8-12 hours a day like the majority of other people, and punch a time clock and have to work when other people tell me. So, you know, it kind of depends. So entrepreneurship is really for me because I'm very, very driven. And those are the types of people that I like to work with. The people who believe in themselves, the people who know they can accomplish anything that they put their minds to. Newsflash, guys, every single one of you could. It's just so many people don't believe that. And when you come here, you don't just work on making money and helping people, you work on yourself. You work on yourself a lot. So you have to face a lot of hard facts about the things that you're willing to work on, and hold that mirror up to yourself and really see where your downfalls are, because they hold you back in business and in life. And overall, you just end up becoming a better mom, a better spouse, a better friend. You know, you become better at business, you become a better leader, because you start facing those things that have always held you back in life. And so that's what we do, so much more than make money here, but that's what attracts most people, because this economy is rough and people need help. So for those of you sitting back, watching and waiting, literally nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to step outside of your comfort zone and do things that might not make sense, that aren't traditional, so that you can actually have a life like other people can't have. In order to have a remote lifestyle where you can work from anywhere, you have to find the right vehicle to do that. Some people do it in a lower ticket space, and they sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items, and that's a lot of work. Well, I'd rather sell one and make like 4 figures than sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, because one sale pays all of my bills for my whole entire month. And at the time I left my job, one sale was my whole month of what I used to make at my job. So you guys, make it make sense. We work smarter, not harder over here. If you're ready to step into something that is going to completely change your life in ways that you cannot even imagine, send me a message. I'd love to chat with you, see if we're a good fit to work together and change lives. That's what we do over here. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and we will chat soon. See ya.